Well, that was a scary little storm. All right, awesome. We are back. It is another morning. We got our 2 wolves tamed, which is freaking great. I got cookies and cream, right? We got... I just don't know which one's which until I approach them. We got cream right here, and that means cookies is right over here. Okay, all is well, guys. We expanded our farm a little bit, made more farm plots, and so our fruit production is going to be super cheesy. I think that's from the storm, and those are like... That's the actual damage. Yeah, see, you see how now my... Because of the storm, the quality of my fruit is now 90%. So after a storm, you always... If you walk over to your farm, you'll always get that little, like, pebble floating animation. That one. Thank you, game. So that one pretty much is telling us, like, hey, the quality of your fruit is lowered because... Although we do have pretty good foundation, our plants are not covered. So you need a greenhouse for that really, like, 100% harvest. Now, if you harvest from start to finish without a storm, then you're fine. So just wanted to share that really quick. All right, today we are gonna do... Let me check out the operations real quick. I think either Spelunking... Homestead is fun. I might do Homestead. I don't know if I have everything for Homestead. Let me check my resources really quick. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of a non-violent operation here. We're gonna do Homestead. Homestead is really cool. It's kind of a treat, but what you need to do is you need to make sure you have enough resources when you go up to the location where the game wants you to build. So let's start the operation, and I'm gonna show you.
The Assembly are expanding their footprint on Icarus and looking for experienced people. If you're looking for some quick cash, this could be the one. Looks simple enough, but then again, it always does. You should know how to pick them by now. The Assembly came up fast, and they're doing the same on Icarus. But they don't trust anyone. They're paying the contract, but the clock, that belongs to Icarus. So check your objectives and get going, because they'll be spinning their wheels till you do. Stay safe, friend.
Alright, very cool. So let me just increase my storage here. I'm gonna take both horses because we're gonna bring back the stuff that we craft for this quest. You know what? I'm gonna increase its speed. We're gonna bring both horses. I'm gonna ride one, the other one's gonna follow, and we're bringing both cookies and cream with us. And they're gonna be aggressive because I'm gonna need fur where we're going, and the quickest way to get it is by having my amazing wolf pack hunt all the animals. Now I probably don't have enough food, but we'll make food over there. We're gonna probably just make a bunch of well, let me see something real quick. I don't like doing this, but I have to do it. Let me see if I can have... I made a couple changes to our base. I'll show you guys in a little bit what we did. Yeah, you know what, let me grab some of these. I'm gonna make some parfaits. They're not parfaits, but they look like parfaits, right? With the fruit. Is 10 good? Yeah, 10 is good because I'll have 18. So we have 2 fridges now. I went and got some ice from the snow biome. It's not that far from here. It's really close by. So now both fridges have a little bit of snow and, I mean, ice, and that pretty much extends the spoiling of the food. There it is, 10 of them. Super easy. Okay, cool. I'm ready now. Let's go. So the first order of business is to find the location where this challenge occurs, which is always up here in this north side of the map. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna travel over with the gang, and we're gonna find the location that the operation has me look for, and then from there we'll go over the small details that we need to get that operation started and finished. Okay, so we've arrived at the desired location for the quest, and now we have to construct a rustic cabin. That's basically your choice of size. The one thing I wanted to kind of just go over really quick before you start the quest, you're gonna want to bring some iron nails with you. Now I should have, and I didn't, and I might regret this. You can also bring your anvil with you, which you may need. I don't know. If I have everything I need, then I won't need the anvil, but if I'm short, like iron nails, the only way to make them is with an anvil. So it's a long ride home. I should have brought it with me. I totally forgot. So I'm here trying to make a list of things that you need when you come and do this. You're gonna need a lot of fur. You're gonna need some leather, and we're gonna need a lot of wood, stone, and fiber. But we can get that here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to build... I'm going to show you a little bit of a trick. Not a trick, but something that you probably think about when you're doing this quest. And that is that a lot of people think that you need a huge building because you're going to craft a bunch of in-home furniture. And a lot of people say, hey, build a 5x5 so that you can fit everything in there. I will show you something. I won't tell you. I will show you something that pretty much takes that equation out of the game, because you don't need a huge building. You just need something big enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect a lot of resources, and then we're just going to build a little cabin. It's a rustic cabin that they're looking for. So that's why I brought all my peoples, because when we're done with it, I want to keep everything that I built. So I'm going to move this guy over here and then kind of have him stay. Now they're going to struggle a little bit with like food and hunger, but that's okay. There is a nice lake below the rocks there, and I have some food for myself. I don't have food for them, but we'll figure that out in a little bit. So I will bring you back when I have pretty much the house almost done. All right, another thing that I might have forgotten, maybe not, is to either bring my crafting bench or craft a decoration bench before you start this process. I know, but trust me, if you watch this before you start this quest, it's going to save you several trips back home. And unless you're building close to this site right here, I think we're set up somewhere. Yeah, we're set up right here. So we got to travel all the way up here. If you're set up somewhere over here, it won't be a big deal, right? But if you're set up somewhere kind of in the middle, this trip right here takes a little bit. So I'm trying to save you a little bit of time. So you need either to bring your crafting bench with you, or you need to craft a decoration bench, which I actually haven't unlocked yet. So we're going to do that together. The decoration bench is in tier 2, and it's down here. So once you craft that, once you research that, you're going to be able to craft all these things that are scrolling up on the screen. And then now you can come in here and actually construct that. So let's go here, decoration bench, craft it. This is basically... Now you may think like, why do you need a decoration bench in a survival game? It's really cool. The concept of this is really cool. So basically everything we're going to craft right now for this base, this little cabin that the operation assigned to us, is all of these decorations that we make give you coziness. And coziness is important so that when you go to sleep and you wake up, you have a bunch of buffs that last long and are pretty high in stamina and food duration and all that good stuff. So having a cozy place to live in makes you a lot more efficient when you're working. So the first thing it wants us to do is do a large rustic dining table. But let me just see here. It wants me to do 2 rustic beds. Let me see if I can do that now, because we need to go to sleep. And so we need to do 2 of these. So let's just do them now. You don't have to do them in order. So I'm going to craft 2 of you. This is why you need fur. This is why you need these nails. You need to bring that with you. Or like I said, or bring an anvil and then all your iron ingots. Otherwise, you're going to be in trouble. Okay, let's go ahead and grab both of these. And we just need one of them to go to sleep. I also need a campfire for myself. That means I need a little bit more stone. It's already late. I shouldn't be out this late. But what can we do, right? So let me go ahead and put this down. Not put this down. Get the stone. Come over here. Hopefully our horsey decides to stay there and not take a leap of faith into the water, which is probably looking very delicious for him. Okay. Rustic. I kind of want to do the campfire. That's what I want to do. I was going to get sidetracked already. We don't want that. So let me grab my campfire, deploy it. Obviously, you need your campfire to go to sleep. And I want to go to sleep right now because my avatar is sleepy. Let's go ahead and put a little bit of something in here. Not something great. Just something to start the fire. Just 2 of you. And yeah, we can deactivate that. I'm going to deploy 1 bed. And then just go to sleep. We need it. We need to wake up with lots of energies. And this is what I'm talking about right now. I'm going to get out. I'm going to turn off my campfire. Deactivate. I may not need the campfire anymore. So I might replace that. But if we go into our character, you'll see that the well-rested is at 12% maximum health, 12% health regen, plus 6% maximum stamina, 6% maximum regen. And then consumption, water and food consumption is decreased as well. The more furniture, the more coziness you have in your place, the larger the higher these numbers are, and the better you'll be, and the more efficient you'll be. So that's why this operation is, it seems like it's kind of useless, but it's not. It really teaches you, or at least it taught me, like what it is that is important in the game. So there it is. We completed 1 step out of, I think it's like 8. Let me go ahead and collect this. I don't need this anymore. we can actually use this empty hole here that I usually have for the campfire in order to do to place the bed down and go to sleep. You can't go to sleep without the campfire. So let's just cover that up because we're gonna need that real estate. So this is it's kind of a cheese, I guess, but I think y'all will figure it out. I'm just confirming it with you. Oh my gosh, I didn't make a ramp. When you don't make a ramp at your entrance, guys, it's a hot mess. You gotta jump like a million times just to get through. Let me craft this floor really quick. Won't take me long, I promise. We're gonna set it down and then we're gonna have more real estate to put all the other stuff that the game wants us to. Okay, so if you look at the on the left hand side, rusted beds, 2 out of 2. We can go in order. We can do a large rustic dining table. We'll come over here. And what I like to do is I just like to type as much as I can. Large, see, and it already brought it up. There it is. See, we need 20 iron nails for this and a lot of wood. We're going to have to go out and get more wood. But let me go ahead and start with this guy. And let's go ahead and make sure we are well fed. You know what? The gang is probably hungry, so let's feed them. Yep, you're hungry. Oh gosh, you are super hungry. You're kind of hungry, and you're. Oh, you know what? I should have left the. What I should have done is left the. I can't get berries though. Berries are probably okay to feed. Berries and pumpkins are okay to feed the animals. What I should have done is placed a. Let's grab more wood since I know I'm gonna need it. Placed food in my campfire. The gang did. That's a nice big tree. Please don't go. Okay, good. I thought it was gonna fall over the ledge. The campfire would have been good because it's the cookies and cream. I want to call them the wolf pack, and then I want to call them cookies and cream. So I'm always trying to decide which one to call them. Cookies and cream actually got a kill, and I got some raw meat from it. Now, now that I think about it, I can't give our horsey raw meat. I don't have to cook it. The cooking is best when you're feeding them for XP gain. So the fact that we only have raw meat and I don't really want to take that floor out to cook the meat for them is okay. You can technically grab, or just put in slot 3 and then just feed it. Like, see, it doesn't feed as much, but it still feeds nevertheless. I don't want my poor horsey to starve. I feel bad for it. So there we go. We did that. And I honestly, you know what? I have a ramp. I'm just going to use a ramp. I don't want to, but I'm going to have to just because this is going to annoy me. And I just hope I can remember to take it off before I leave because that's my mining ramp. There we go. And now you can just walk up without having to jump every single time, which is super annoying. Okay, let's grab this little rustic large table, and then you'll see that once I place this down. Now this baby takes up a lot of space, so just try to put it in the corner as best as possible. There we go. What I was trying to tell you guys is this, and I got credit for it. Technically, once you put something down, you can pick it up. So when I was doing this on stream, I was getting the advice, which I love the advice, to make a big cabin. You don't really need one. You don't really need one because just because I took those beds off, you'll notice that that's already checked off anyways. So you can build I think I did a 2x3 and that should be more than enough. In my opinion, not my opinion, that is more than enough because, oh wait, you know what? Let me keep this in here. I want to put this stuff in here, the furniture, because it is pretty heavy. Let me come back over here and see what else it wants. It wants a rustic bookshelf. So we'll climb up here and then just type book. There it is. And see, that takes 10. So we'll craft it. Now, if you do put everything down and don't pick anything up like I am and cheesing that, you will have to, you need a huge setup. So you're going to spend more time harvesting wood and fiber and all that jazz. So I just like to keep it simple. It's not that serious. There it is. Wait, did I not get credit for this? Why didn't I get credit for this? Rustic bookshelf. Is that the wrong one? I'm gonna type bookshelf over here. Are there 2 of them? No. Wait, what? Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna pick it up and grab it and put it down. I don't know what happened. I mean, the fact that I crafted it. Let me just put it here. It's just. It's not giving me credit for that. Okay, I'll come back to that. Now it wants rustic dining chair 6. So let me type chairs here. Okay, and it's these right here. This, you don't need nails for these, which is good because there are 6 of them. So we'll craft all 6 of those. Hopefully I'm getting credit for that. Now, maybe the game's like, nope, you cheated. You took something out, so you don't get credit for the other one. So that might be the thing. And I might be wrong all along. Let me try something. I'm going to grab the beds and place them down and see if I get credit for putting down the bookshelf then. But I'm going to pick this up just in case, right? And if that's the case, then I'm completely wrong, which is good. Let me tell you why it's good, because I'm trying something out here, and if it doesn't work, then you shouldn't try it. You know what I mean? So let's put the beds down. But from what I remember, I mean, you guys saw that we got credit for the table, but I hadn't removed the beds yet. Okay, let me see here. Let's see if this works. So I have the beds there. Let me put this down. No, okay, yeah, we did. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna have to bunch everything together because I didn't make a big enough cabin. So again, the comments in chat were right. They always right? I don't know how I ever doubted them. Let's go ahead and grab all 6 chairs. The chairs are a little bit of a pain in the butt because there are 6 of them. Let's go ahead and eat because we're hungry, and eat because we're thirsty. We'll eat again. And luckily for us, we did bring extra food. See, that one thing we were prepared for was me starving myself. Now, I can pick this up because this is going to allow me to have more space. I only need this. I only needed this, the crafting bench, to craft the decorations bench. Can't do it on your person, so I can pick this up. And I don't need it. I don't even... Can I destroy it? Oh, I can destroy it. I'm going to destroy it and get the resources out of it. There we go. Okay, so what is next? The dining chairs. Now, these are going to be a little tricky. I'm just going to try to stack everything on top of each other, kind of like this, and see if I can have it all fit without having to expand my cabin here. If I do have to expand my cabin, don't worry. I'll pause the video and do that so you guys don't see me do that setup again. But you guys all know how to make cabins by now, hopefully. If you don't, let me know in the comments and I'll do a little cabin tutorial for y'all. Okay, and then we'll do this last one over here and place that there. Okay, cool. It's kind of like we're just... Think of it as you're just moving in and you're just putting everything inside so it doesn't get wet. And that's why you're doing it this way. Okay, next is a rustic couch large. I kind of like the game not allowing you to cheese, to be honest with you. But I thought you could, only because I felt like I've gotten credit for doing it this way. But I guess maybe they did fix it or correct the little patch of cheesy activities, right? Which I'm known to cheese from time to time. If you know me well. Okay, there goes that. Okay, now we need the medium one, which again we just type couch. Try to write the correct name of the item there, and we need more sticks. The irony, sticks are annoying to get because it's these right here. And you can also get them from the floor. You could also get them by chopping trees down. I have a feeling I'm gonna need a bunch of them, so I might as well just grab a few more, just so that we don't have to keep coming out in and out every single time. Okay, so we need couch medium. I think it's this one. Raft it, put it down. Now, the beauty of all this is once we're done with this, obviously we'll get the 200 Ren, right? Which is good for research and for materials and stuff. But the beauty of this is we can haul all this back home, eventually make room at home to put all this down, and the coziness level just goes up a bunch. Okay, the statues are the ones that take up a lot of the nails. But statues are cool because they actually allow you to... What am I missing for these statues? Oh, the copper ingots. I thought I brought a copper ingots. No. Guys, no, don't block me. Okay, you guys are going to hate me. I'm going to hate myself. I swore I brought copper ingots and I didn't. So I am in deep trouble. Let me see what else I need. Fireplace, I took it down. The rustic nightstand, let me see if I can do that now. Okay, and like I said, that's fine. I'm just gonna go back home. How many rustic nightstand? I think it's 2, right? Yeah, oh, it's 4. Okay, let me see if I have enough for these nightstands. I think it's these ones, yeah. 4, okay, so let me craft these. And that way, okay, so the fireplace I already have. I don't know if I have to craft a new one, but that's fine. And I'll put that down. In fact, I can put it down here. I think it just wants me to put it down. Oh, no, it's a fireplace, not a campfire. My bad. My bad. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab 4 of these. And we can put them down, I think. And I'll just put these down right here. I'm trying to see what kind of real estate you can get away with without, you know, building a huge cabin. So for whatever that's worth, right? I mean, this might help you, I think, so that you don't mess up like I did. So we need to go get the. I thought I brought copper with me. I guess I didn't. Okay, so we got credit for the nightstands. The fireplace. Oh, you know what? I do. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're gonna go home. I need to craft the fireplace. The fireplace, you can only craft that in your workbench. With your crafting bench, which you guys already saw. I completely demolished it. So, I'll pause the video real quick. We're gonna go home. I'm gonna bring back some copper. And then I think I can craft the fireplace at our place. And then come back for the rest. So, I'm gonna have these guys stay here. Hopefully they don't... I'm gonna have them wander. And I'll bring them food and water. So... wonder. There you go. And since I already got credit for this, I wonder if I can... I don't want to risk it. I'm gonna leave... No, this is my ride back horse. So I'm gonna have you come over here and just hang out with the gang so they protect you. Don't do anything funny. And we're gonna go down to our house and grab the copper and craft the fireplace. I'll bring you guys back shortly. All right, we are back. And for the memes, guys, I didn't craft the fireplace at our place because I just wanted to make sure we had to get it done here. So I just we're gonna craft another workbench, and I didn't want to take everything from my workbench, organize it, and then bring it over here, place it down, and then take it back and have to organize it again. So we're just gonna craft another workbench here. But I'm a little encumbered, so let me start putting some stuff in here that I know I might not need, and if I do, it's really okay to come back here and grab it. Because I'm a little still encumbered. Anyways, nevertheless, okay, let's go ahead and see if I can craft this workstation first. Crafting bench. Oh my gosh, I need 2 fiber. I know, ridiculous. Let's just grab it. There it is. We got more than 2. And we're gonna go ahead and craft the bench. Now, where I place it is very important. And also, now we can do the statues, right? If I do statues here, hopefully I can. Oh, please tell me I can. Okay. I need the ingots. You know what? I was gonna leave them behind. I'm like, I don't need ingots anymore. We still need ingots. I'm so glad I didn't listen to my inner voice. Because that would have been tragic. I would have to go back again to do this. And that is not fun. Okay, here we go. So they want to the rustic Icarus statues. Let's just double check. It says rustic Icarus statues. Let's go ahead and grab 2 of you. Please tell me I can do 2. I can. Beautiful. All right, we'll craft those 2. And then now here is our table. Let's just deploy it. I'm gonna place it here like this. Not table, crafting bench. I crafted that twice in this challenge because I forgot how to do this. And I feel like I did this like a week ago, maybe less. Okay, and then in here we can do our fireplace, which is this one right here. No, not the extension, is this one. Okay, I need 18 more. Oh, shoot. A flash storm? Okay, hold on, guys. I need a hammer. Really? Like right now? Okay, let me craft this hammer. And remember, this is wood, so I need to make sure that we have... Of course. Let me grab this stone. I want this stone, though. I need a little bit of stone to finish this job. This is ridiculous. I think it's 120. So I have 106, 108, 114. Oh, there's the lightning. 120. Okay. The good thing is I don't have any trees around me that could possibly fall on us and break our head. My animals are going to suffer a little, and that is okay, I guess. But let's go in here. Let's craft this fireplace. There we go. Never a dull moment. I know you think you're doing a passive quest and then they hit you with this number here. Okay, let me deploy the first statue. Just place it on top of these nightstands here. There's one. We'll do another one. Deploy. And I just want to complete this before like the game tells me, hey, you don't know how to do this, and it crashes or whatever. All right. It doesn't matter where you place the fireplace. As long as you place it. There you go. Oh, we didn't get credit for one of the statues. Wait, what? They're both the same. Okay, hold on, bro. I think I have enough to make another one, but why didn't we get credit for both? Did I place them before the fireplace? I don't think that matters. In fact, the correct order is the way I did it. Let me place you. Let's just put them on the floor. Okay, there's one. Awesome. And deploy 2. Come on. All right, cool.
That's everything.
All done. We did it.
You did it, and lived to tell the tale. Which is more than a lot of folk can say. Because they're dead.
Because they're dead. I feel like it says that all the time.
The
Okay.
assembly can be slow to trust people, but if you keep this up, you'll do well with them.
All right. And while the storm is tearing down our place, which I have no desire of really worrying about and taking care of, but we'll do it anyways. Let me show you guys. We did level up. So let's go. We opened up tier 3, which is the machining bench. I'm going to go ahead and open this up because I want to craft this. This will actually replace our workstation. It's a little bit more efficient, I think, and it holds more inventory. So it's basically every tier, from what I've understood, has a workbench, except for the first one. So tier 2 has a workbench, tier 3 has a workbench, and I think tier 4, the fabricator's technically also a workbench. I'm not sure. But the coziness level increases a little bit with each one. This gives you +2, and I'm not sure what the first one gives you. We can check as the storm just whirls right above our head. This one gives you coziness +1. Okay, so you get +1 coziness when you go over from the old working station to the new one. Let's just fix this. This storm, right? Like, right as we're gonna finish the quest, of course. Okay. All right. We're good. Is there anything in here? There's nothing in here. Very cool. Now, here's the fun part that you guys don't get to see. I get to pick all this stuff, load it up into our animals, and take it back home. And again, what we got out of this were the 200 Ren. And Ren is what you use to get like advanced backpacks, advanced oxygen tanks, which I may order some in those in our little communication center back home. I will obviously just load this up offline, and then I'll bring you guys back when we're home. All right, guys, I'm home. I haven't organized anything, but I kind of wanted to go over points really quick because we got a bunch of them. We have 5 total. I've leveled up one time, and then we're halfway to another level up. But that opened up tier 3, as I said earlier. And one of the biggest things for me is, not biggest, but one of the things that's really cool is your machining bench, but also your alteration bench. Your alteration bench is really nice. What it does is allows you to add mods into your tools and weapons and armors for very cool buffs. And I can't show you those, but these are it right here. In fact, here they are. See, you have these are tool attachments, you have armor attachments, and range attachments. So I low-key want to just update them all, not update them, open them all up. I do, because they really make a huge difference. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do a very like focused series here. Ranged. I'm gonna hold off on ranged. I'm not in that of a hurry to upgrade the range stuff. That's like your weapons and your longbow. We're gonna focus on tools and armor for now. So I'll leave 2 points, and then we have talents. Talents. I'm all over the place with talents, guys. I have no idea where I placed points the last time we did this. I kind of liked base stamina is always good, right? We don't like running out of stamina. The food one was good, where I yield more food from enemies that I not enemies, animals that I harvest. But I feel like we've done a good job of that. Yeah, this one, we've maxed it out. This is at 25% already. So you know what? I'm gonna leave the talents. I'm gonna the talents I'm gonna leave for the next day. Actually, no. Well, buffs from dried meat are increased. Huh. I'm gonna put a point there. That looks good. And now, low-key, I found something that I want. Okay, and we'll leave one available. And then the solo points, there is a, like, really cool... Yeah, this one right here. I want to get to XP gain when not in a party, so we're gonna start building down here. Harder to detect when sneaking. Actually, no, it's not this one. It's this one, and then it goes over here. So this one is decrease oxygen and hunger and thirst cost. Very good. And then the next time I get a point, I should be able to come down here and eventually get this one. We'll max this one out. 15% XP gain. Permanent. That's really cool. But we're going to leave it here for now. We're going to go to sleep, wake up tomorrow, and then I'll finally do an action scenario. We've done 2 passive ones, and the next episode we'll do an action one. Probably the Alpha Wolf challenge, which is pretty cool, especially with 2 wolves on our side. It should be pretty easy. So have a good night, and I'll see you in the morning.